So what I just wanted to do briefly was to thank everybody who made the conference possible, and then go through a couple of logistics aspects. So of course, first of all, let me thank, well, all of you for being here today, of course, and but all the authors who submitted papers, and the members of the program committee. And in particular, I would like to thank Dan, who did a tremendous job for this conference. Dan is not, I think Dan is, I suppose Dan is sleeping at the moment, but he will be giving a brief address before the 2 p.m. London time session today. Also, I would like to thank the mathematics department at LSE, which has been very supportive, but in particular our research manager, Enfal Farouk, who put a lot of work into organizing this conference, and so I really want to thank her. As I said, we had a summer school yesterday, and so I would like to thank again the lecturers, Chantal Day, Bertrand Guenen, and Laura Sanita. And also I would like to thank in advance all the session chairs who have agreed to chair through the conference. And finally, we had a number of organizations that contributed financially to making this conference possible. So our Department of Mathematics at LSE, DeepMind, the Fair Isaac Corporation, Amazon, Mosaic, the optimization firm, and Springer. And so I would like to thank them again for the support to the community. So let me go through a couple of logistics things. And so this is a bit new for everybody, an online conference. And so I would suggest a few things. First of all, it would be great if you renamed yourself with your full name, so that, well, you know, when people look at the list of participants, they can recognize people that they know. And if you want to put that your affiliation as well, that would be great. For the and also if you keep your video on, that would be great. I think both for, you know, just seeing people that you know, but also for the speakers, it's nice to have some form of feedback as you speak. If you have questions, so if the questions are during the talk, please use the Zoom chat, and the chair will decide whether it's something that should be asked immediately or can be left for the Q&A session. Whereas for the Q&A session, I would invite you to either use again the chat, but preferably you can use the blue hand. So I put there the instructions on how to reach the blue hand, so the raised hand. And so the chair will be monitoring participants who have raised their hand, and they will tell you when to unmute themselves, and then you can ask your question. Finally, a couple of reminders. So you can, if you want to see the papers while you listen to the talks, they are freely available. So you can go to the IPCO website, and there is a link where you can actually also download the whole thing. And we also have, Neil made direct links. So if you go to the schedule next to each talk, you can, if you click on the talk, you get immediately the PDF with the paper. Let me also remind you that there is a Slack workspace. So the address, the link has been sent in one of the emails. And so the idea is that after the talk, during the breaks, you can go there and ask further questions to the speakers, and or have discussions with other colleagues. Also, the last thing I wanted to mention is the senior junior lunches. So the idea is that during the lunch break, London time, so you can sign up. So junior means PhD students and postdocs, senior everybody else. So senior people can go to the shared spreadsheet and sign up as senior, and then each senior person will have 3 slots, and if you're a junior, you can go next to the senior person and sign yourself up, and then you can meet on Zoom during the lunch break. And that's all I had to say, and so I'll just introduce the chair for today, who's Tamas Kirali from Edfos University. And Tamas, up to you. Thank you again all for being here today.